Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Okay, I'm gonna did the Bleach review. Now it's pretty crazy. One Piece. This is chapter 689. This one got pretty heavy. This one was called just get to the page. If I'm not mistaken, this one was called An Island That Doesn't Seem to Be There. 689. This was like an interesting one because it was more or less the whole thing with Caesar Clown and his confrontation with Brownbeard, and more or less the truth coming out. We see him saying, we see him having a conversation with Brownbeard. Brownbeard is on floor 1 of Building R, and Caesar Clown is on floor 2 of Building R, and he's basically accusing Caesar, soldiers of punk hazard, you've been tricked. Everything Caesar says is a lie. And he's going to tell you about Caesar's true colors. And then, pretty much he's just screaming at Caesar Clown, give me back my subordinates. That's what Brownbeard is saying. And the thing about Caesar Clown that makes him, from my point of view, one of the most dastardly villains is the faces he makes. Especially in this chapter. This chapter, he made some unbelievably fucked up faces. And give credit's due, man. Oda is... Man, he knows how to make villains. He really does. Aside from... He knows how to make villains. And pretty much, he's talking to him. He's saying he wants his subordinates back. And we see a flashback here where obviously him talking to to Brownbeard's subordinates, and obviously Monet asking, are you going to let him in? Just leave them. Soon Shinuki will spread outside. And basically it was a lie. And then, what I found funny was that Brownbeard tells them, oh, he's treating you like guinea pigs. And it was weird how they said guinea. I found it very weird how they said a guinea pig, guinea. It was like almost like he said guinea fa. And then they're all laughing at him. What a weird guy. What are you going on about? Talk normal. Was that kind of spell or something? And then Caesar Clown just laughing at him. And he says, they're idiots, so they don't notice. They have no idea that they're just living here as guinea pigs. And then Caesar Clown basically gives him a shot. A shot of like... gives him a shot of like... what was it again? Oh yeah, and shot of to help him relax. A relaxant to relax his muscles and to have him so he doesn't talk. And then he just tells him right out, I abandoned them. And he's saying, this rotten bastard, how dare you to my subordinates. And then he even further tells, and this is what I'm talking about, right here on page 9. Caesar Clown makes a face. Let's just put it this way. Rape face. Yeah. Come on. Rape. That's the face of a rapist. Telling you guys right now, he showed the face of a rapist, Caesar Clown, in this chapter. In this page. He basically tells him, he's telling Brownbeard, oh, the one who did that accident 4 years ago, that was me. It wasn't nearly died at him. That was my doing. It wasn't Vegapunk. He did all of this and pretended to save us. Now, of course, Brownbeard tries to attack him, and then he gets shot at by everybody, and he falls down. Then, just at the moment when Caesar Clown's laughing, I'm going to like it when they animate this, because then everyone's going to go like this. Time to finish you off. He's going, and just when he's ready to knock Brownbeard out of misery, who shows up? Of course, Luffy. It's Luffy. He was just about to finish him off too. He's this huge fucking adamant arm right at Caesar. It hurts him. Who was it? And then you see Luffy, obviously. And then you see, like, you know, he's when he was talking, saying that Master's like a god saving is like a kind saving god. So when he was talking to Luffy about it, and then Caesar Khan just says start the experiments, so on and so forth. And then we see Monosuke. He's looking at Caesar and saying, "Oh, he's the one who did those youngins." And once again, we get a nice picture of Caesar where he's a fucking psycho. This picture on the corner of this page I'm just looking at now. Psycho. Like, rapist! Caesar Clown is a rapist. I tell you right now, if he was real, a real person walking down the street, there would be a wanted poster. Free store, wall, you name it. And the cops would be like, excuse me, we're looking for this individual. Have you heard of the Caesar Clown? Oh yeah, he's over there. You're under arrest. They arrested him and they sent him to jail. Because he's a rapist. And he's like saying you'll be gone from this world. And then you see Luffy saying, I know. And pretty much what happens in this altercation is that Luffy's basically saying, what is this island? It's an island that doesn't seem to be there, he says. That's why I have close connections to the underworld. This is a strong foothold for underground science, forbidden experiments, securing the necessary people to experiment on. I can have as many as I like. And he's saying that he has a powerful friend, a powerful supporter named Virgo. You could shout and cry and scream, but no one will arrive to help you. You know nothing about this island, Straw Hat. You won't live if you stick your nose in half-heartedly. Law is trying to get his hands on Sad because only I can make them. He planned to kidnap me as well. And then we get an interesting picture of the Zoan devil fruit users. A bunch of them. Like elephants and all this other shit going on. Which brings up a lot of good points here. And he goes on to say, Caesar, organization that one of the four emperors has used Smiley to make an army of fruit users that counts several hundred men. It brings chills down my spine. And he's saying, by interfering in Doflamingo's business, do you have any idea how badly you'll get messed up by these big guys? They start moving. The whole world starts moving. Law is aiming for that. What an idiot! You guys can't do anything at your level. Just try and capture me. I'm being protected. Do you have the guys? Do you have the guys to take them on? And he just fucking pounds Caesar in the fucking face. I've been taking on, Luffy says, I've been taking on guys like them many times. Luffy puts all his feelings into one punch. And that's pretty much what happened. Hook, line, and sinker in this chapter. I like I said, what sold this chapter was Caesar Clown. Mr. Rapeface. Rapeface. So that's his nickname. His nickname is Rapeface. In fact, I don't think any woman would want to be raped by a face like that. It's like, come on. Because he's so creepy and, he belongs... No pun intended. He looks like a transsexual. I was talking to Nostradamus about this. Actually, it's good. This guy Cody on Google Plus. He's got a YouTube channel too. Unfortunately, I don't know his name too. Saying that doesn't he look like a transsexual? Caesar Clown. Overall, I'm gonna give this 4.5. Yeah, this was a good one. Put together a lot of things, saying, "Oh, Caesar Clown's like saying now, oh, I'm protected. You can't touch me. Look at me." Well, guess what, you dumb motherfucker? You're a rapist. You're a transsexual, and Luffy doesn't give a shit. So fuck you. It does tell us a few things about Smiley that it supposedly can create devil fruits. And it would make sense to even further go in and say that, Smiley created the Zoan devil fruits. It was part of it to some extent. Now, where we go for next week for One Piece, obviously, Luffy's gonna beat the fucking hell out of fucking Caesar Clown and send him to school. Done. But yeah, and that it was a good chapter. I liked it. It was pretty solid. Moving forward and connecting things and putting things in perspective, especially with Caesar Clown. I mean, this guy is just all-time evil. A guy is bad when he's killing children. That's a true villain. That villain is just that takes the cake. That's too much. Way too much. So, yeah. But 4.5 out of 5, pretty good chapter of One Piece. Good chapter of Bleach as well. So, I already mentioned this once before, but I'll mention it now since I'm pretty much done with my thoughts. There will be a live stream today, Wednesday. This Wednesday, today, at 10 p.m. I'm going to aim for 10. That's going to be the only live stream I do this week because, Thursday's Thanksgiving. I don't want to do it on Thanksgiving. So, 10 p.m., be there, be square. It's going to be me doing results of the verses and probably Bleach topic here and there. And that's pretty much it. This was a good chapter. I really like how they connected things. The whole thing with Caesar Clown and Luffy. And like I said, we got a connection with the Zoans, the Zoan devil fruit users. We now know that, there is talks of that. And it just goes to show you that, things are moving in this show, in One Piece. They really are. They're moving forward. And, yeah. But overall, this chapter has fortified what we now know about Caesar Clown. He's a transsexual. He's a rapist. He's got a rape face going on. And he needs to be put in his place. Like, pronto. Rapist! Rape face! Rape face! That's why I look at Caesar Clown. He's a rapist. Because anyone who's got a creepy face like that, man, they need to be put down. Pronto. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys from Bankai 922. I will do Piccolo Sakuraso after this. So, yeah. That's all I got for you guys. I will see you guys later. Beware of Caesar Clown. He's a transsexual and a rapist. Watch it.